Well, it looks like a dead end. Sure enough. And some fish just to rub a little salt in the wound there. Alright, okay. Well, what do I do with this guy? Can't find a whale to save his life. There's code of laws. And as predicted, monarchy is missing. Don't really think I'm on an island. I'll do. Trying to get to trade. Trade will help me build my wonders. Get that ability to build a caravan. So they only have 6 left, so that's 2 turns. Any way you cut it, it's 2 turns. Might as well have him get some science. So there is a chance. Oh man, I don't want to go down. I'll go figure that out later. What's over here? Probably another civilization down here somewhere. So I guess that's where I'll head. There's some settlers. And how about more settlers? What do you think of that? Let's see here. This guy. There's nowhere to get any more science. I mean, except for the fish, which are sort of sucky. Could build a city here eventually. It would be kind of a sucky city, but alright. Well, this game isn't going so well. Ancient wisdom. What's it going to be? Drumroll, please. Map making. That's actually useful. Alright. Not as useful as monarchy, which I don't have yet. Well, I guess I'll stick with the fish. For now. It's a tough choice. Why? Okay. If I do that, if I build some warriors, yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the fish. Get to size 2, so once they get to size 2, they'll be able to do 5 at a time. The longer it takes to get to that, the worse I am off. So here's this guy. He's not found anything useful yet. Washington built settlers. Alright. They're going to build the warriors for the next city. And then that means that those other guys can be switched to settlers. They're just... these guys, they could be headed that way. And then this guy... where's he gonna go? If he goes there, there's no production to be had. I think he has to go that way and hope for the best. Oh, this is not looking good. Not looking good. Heading further north, which is not going to help me. Should build. Man, this game is not. This game is quickly looking like it's going to need to be started over, which kind of sucks. Alright, well, Hmm. Philadelphia has been built. They can build their own warriors. Okay. There's currency. Finally, I can get monarchy. This is why I don't play those games where they only give you 2 advances. Because when you're getting monarchy at like 2000 BC, you know that there's a better game out there waiting to be found, and that this one you're working on is a giant waste of time that will be beaten by some other game down the road. Still building warriors. These guys are going to be... No, they'll be alright, because he's already there. Let's see. You can build another warrior. These guys. Shucks. I'll use their warrior for exploring. That could be all she wrote. Yeah, this game is gone. Oh well, it was somewhat promising, but when you get monarchy in 2000 BC, it's just not worth keeping on going. It's not worth continuing at that point. That's a good start. That's not a good start. Darn. Thought maybe they would finally give me something. The crazy thing is, if you keep reloading, they eventually will give you a decent start. I promise you. I've experienced this. And this one just isn't it. It just isn't it. Oh. Oh man. That's horrible. The coal is good. I would love to play this game, but there's one reason why I should play it, and there's several reasons why I shouldn't play it. See, the thing about Huge Green Truck is that he wants to lead the most dominating Civilization 2 game ever to be played. He wants not only to conquer the world, but to just kind of dominate it. And these starts that I'm getting, there is no way I'm going to be able to allow a Huge Green Truck to dominate anything with these starts. Alright, that looks promising. Alright, we have ourselves a winner here. There are plenty of reasons to... The only thing missing is our barbarian hut. We'd like to have a barbarian hut. But, I don't have one of those. So, we'll do without the barbarian hut. We'll name this one. I've been forgetting to rename my cities. That's troubling. 2. That's where we all lived back in the glory days. The golden age of the 2. The golden age of the Huge Green Truck, actually, is a better way to put it. They're going to do that. Yeah. And then I'll let these guys use the whale. They're using the whale. They can build warriors. They're good for that. I guess technically these guys can build warriors too. I really like both of them to build settlers, but I have to have somebody in that city for when the inevitable occurs. The inevitable revolt that will happen. Alright, I forgot to rename New York. I'll have to go remedy that. Sorry, New York. Nothing against you, but you have to have a little bit better name, and $100 rent is your name. Very good rent. Alright, so these guys can now build their settlers. And these guys are in the same boat. And a little bit of exploring before you grow finds that I did not pick. Well, did not really choose wisely on my city building here. Been better if I could have done that. Let's see if it's really going to hurt. Yep, it really hurt. Well, I could build a city here, I guess, on this grape. This grape cluster here. That won't be the end of the world if I have to do that. Looks like there's a small part of the world where I started that is decent, and then a large part of the world that totally sucks. That's what I'm finding out here. No, that's still decent. Okay, so this does look somewhat promising. Go ahead and save the game. Well, I'll go ahead and try to save the game. Maybe I won't be allowed to here. I just can't tell sometimes with these games. Oh, I don't have a folder. Darn it. Well, how am I going to do this? Guess I'll have to create a folder. Here. And then folder. Games 3. Alright, Games 3 is ready to be used now. Let's go save this puppy. There it is. Huge Green Truck has saved his first game in case we want to go back and look at where we were for future games and say, hey, Huge Green Truck in 3650 was at this point, and I'm, just starting and I'm at this point, so yeah, probably not going to do that, I guess, but anyway. Here we go. I gotta be heading back, or else I'm gonna have to deal with you-know-who. Yeah, I can't go out one more because, maybe I could. Maybe I could go one more space. So if I go one more, then they're, let's see, 14, so then they're 2 away. So I come back, they're 1 away, I come back, they're 0 away, and then they would grow before I would get back, so I have to unfortunately head, I can't even go up there. These guys, same, but this guy's not as far away. Ooh, that's a good spot. Alright. I think it's supposed to be a pheasant, gives you extra food, but you get the shields of a forest, which is good. You're done for the moment. Let's see. Oh, well, maybe I could have made it. I don't know. Okay. These guys are going to grow, and they're going to choose the wrong spot, but unfortunately I'm here to... Oh, really? That totally sucks. Okay. How much longer do I have to wait for a form of government that's actually decent? It's like I have to wait a while. There we go. Finally, I'm allowed to have a form of government that's decent. Now, If I build writing, I can go exploring with diplomats. Yes, I will definitely begin revolution, and I will have to wait even longer. And finally, the long wait is over. I'm finally a monarchy, and now these guys, yeah, these guys. All right, they built settlers. I don't know where I'm going to put this city because I've got a lot of plains. Hmm. Their city will go here, so I guess their city could go here. Good enough for now. $100 rent builds settlers. All right, build more settlers. It's not like you can have enough. How many turns do I have? 10. Look at that. Oh, it's horrible. This grape, the grape will help. The grape will definitely help. You know, it matters. I don't think it does, but look at that grape. Yeah, that seems like the best choice. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, stick with the growth. I'll take the growth. And then these guys, not Philadelphia, do Hall's victims. Because that's what the huge green truck did. It hauled our victims that we would destroy, hauled them to our house so we could destroy them. Couches, things like that. That's what we like to do. Man alive, these guys need to build settlers pronto. So these guys will be building their, what in this? Oh, yeah, I see what happened there. I took their spot on purpose, but okay. These guys don't have a lot of other choices. All right, let's see how the grape helped. Yeah, the grape helped. All right, they got writing. Now, let's get probably currency is the best choice, and these guys grew, so oh man, I missed them growing. They got away with using that for a turn, which is shameful on my part. I'm a horrible delegate for huge green truck. You've got to go down there. That's where you have to go. And for all I know, there could be another civilization heading toward me right now, and I don't even have a way to explore. I gotta get a way to explore. I'm gonna use one of your warriors to explore as well. And this guy needs to be changed. Okay, and this guy needs to be changed. Boston. Yeah, Boston almost got away with that. Do filet mignon. That's the best part of the couch to destroy. That's why our people we leave the mutilated couches. All right, 100,000 citizens. Well, so these guys already grew. These guys are out of control. These guys need to build settlers next, because if they don't, this will fill up and I will have a rebel on my hands, which I don't like to deal with the rebels that much. We'll head up here. Yeah, keep building them. That's all I gotta say about that. So this guy, it's a southern city, southern pole, in the southern part of the world, so he's gonna head that way. Ooh, there's a river. Alright, so now I get to the point where I have to decide if I want to build roads or if I want to just go to my next spot. I think I should build roads. I mean, these pheasants, it's not really hurting me to support a settler unit, so I'm gonna start building roads. It'll be wonderful. It'll help me later on. Okay, these guys grew. No, they didn't. Somebody did. Who did it? These guys. I'm not doing that. Alright, so this guy's gonna head north. That's likely where I'll run into my competition. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. There's plenty of good spots for cities here. Unfortunately, I haven't discovered a barbarian hut yet. There's one. Ancient wisdom currency. That's what I was researching, so that's not bad. I don't want to go through the mountains. Good old filet mignon. Right there, we built settlers. These guys. Trade. Yeah, you can definitely build more settlers. That's something you can do. So that's a forest spot. I can't build my city on a forest spot. I have to build it. Oh, this guy. Let's let this guy go first. Looks like this will be the best spot. It's tempting to have this guy build roads because, these guys are growing so fast anyway. So you go up there, and this guy has a decision to make. Decisions. Ooh. So that guy can use that now. I'll help him out for a little bit until I build a city there. Well, actually, I'll build it here, so. Alright. This guy is headed up that way. Let's go see what's going on here. These guys. Could they build another explorer is the question. Get away with it. I think they could, and that's what they'll do. Alright. There's almost certainly somebody up here. It's just a matter of time. And that means that I have to get to polytheism as quickly as possible because I'll have to build elephants and go conquer whoever these people are. That's what will have to happen. It's questionable whether I should ever build settlers out of this city. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10, 11. So you got 4, you've got 5 turns before you grow. And on that 5th turn, this guy will be built. So that means that this guy can go exploring. That's what that means. He's going to go here. Where's this guy headed? South. See, south I might. So they can walk across the bottom, and they might come and try to visit me from this direction, but it's less likely, and it takes time because the bottom is only one. You know, even if they've got like a chariot or something, they won't be able to. They'll only be able to move one space at a time, and they're going to be pretty far away from me, so I'm not too worried about that just yet. There's trade. So now I need pottery, so we can build the hanging gardens. Hanging gardens are pretty important on deity because I have a decision to make here. This guy grew, didn't he? Yeah. Oh, which way to go? Which way to go? I'll bet. Darn. Yeah, that's where he'll have to head. So, go this way. Oh. Well, I guess in some ways that was the best way to go, because now I know that's a dead end. So, what are we doing? How are we doing here? Everything looks good. So far, so good. Be time to save soon. Let's see. Where are you headed? Lots of good choices here. Lots of good choices. Odds are enemy civilization is up here somewhere, which means I need the roads to head up this way because I'm going to be troops are going to be heading up that way. I really like to build roads on grassland, but I may have to build it on this forest, which I don't really want to do. But I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Right. It is what it is. Okay. So, he's going to be owned. He's already owned, this guy. Alright. We'll head this way. Probably not the best choice. I probably should have left him being owned by that city. I can fix that later. $100 rent. $100 rent. Alright. I get to switch over to settlers. Does he go up here? He's going to head over here. Which really would have been better to have that other settler do that, but it's done now. Okay, so this, I mean, who knows? Maybe this is a giant island, but odds are against that. Could they potentially build an explorer? Yeah, they could. They could build an explorer and get away with it. How many explorers am I going to need, though, is the question. These guys do. They're doing what they have to do. And these guys, they could build another explorer. They could build settlers. Every 12 turns. That's, man, I gotta build settlers. I'm not building my cities fast enough, is what that amounts to. Alright, we want an advanced tribe and we got mercenaries. Hall's victims. Alright, so that means that this guy's gonna have to go back up here. Oh man. I made a tactical error. And there's no way around it, is there? Nope. I forgot that this guy isn't built yet. So that will cost me a turn of production. That sucks. So I'm gonna have to get up and walk around. That's one thing about being an old man. You have to deal with things like this. You just suddenly have a bunch of air for no reason. Let's see. He's got to go here. No, I made that mistake earlier. Well, looks like it's no matter which way I dice it because of that mistake, I'm gonna have to wait an extra turn for them. These guys, no, thank you. You can definitely build an explorer. Then Paul's victims are the two. 6 one, half dozen of another. Well, getting close to it. Man, there's bound to be